From the robes worn during ancient rituals to Eggsy's transformation in the Kingsman, clothing has played a deep role in the development of men since the dawn of time, with today's society focusing less on aesthetics and more on practicalities. Men are missing out on the transformative powers of style, but not you. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 powerful ways in which style will change your life. I believe these are particularly important for a young man, but they can be applied at any age. In writing this video, I did a lot of self-reflection on my own reasons for dressing up, ways that it's changed my life, ways that I see myself. So things might get a little deeper in this video than usual, but I think it's important that we talk about things other than pocket squares and shoes, and truly understand why style is so important. So let's begin. Style is a powerful mood-enhancing drug. Whenever I'm not quite feeling my normal self, I have the power to change that by choosing the right outfit. Even if you're not somebody who regularly dresses up, I'm sure you're familiar with this feeling. Perhaps you wore a suit to the races, to a wedding, to your prom, and you noticed that for the entire day you felt $1,000,000. In that case, I encourage you to explore this feeling and embrace the mood-altering effects of style on a more regular basis. When we know we look good, we feel good, and it's hard to have one without the other. Women realize this much more than men, and I think that's one of the reasons why generally women are more interested in clothes. But considering the role throughout human history that clothing has played for men, for example with military uniforms, I think we are living in a dark ages right now in terms of awareness of style and its transformative powers. It's a vital tool for a man to have a few outfits that he can go to when he needs to look and feel his best. And sometimes you don't need to wait for an occasion to wear these pieces. If you're feeling down, you need a pick-me-up, put on that suit, put on that blazer, that tie, and you'll instantly feel transformed. Taking pride in your style and overall appearance could be the first step in a journey of self-respect. Once you begin to see how making an effort with your clothing makes you feel good, you begin to think about how you could apply a similar level of effort to other areas of your life and potentially yield similar results. Maybe you start washing and cleaning your car more often. Maybe you start going to the gym and taking care of your diet so you can look better in these clothes. And of course, because you feel better by dressing well, you're more likely to be productive and take pride in your work. Getting dressed is one of the first things we do in the morning, so starting the day in a self-respecting way can be the start of a chain of other self-respecting and productive behaviors. It's so fascinating to me that among the self-improvement crowd, so rarely do people discuss style, because the way you present yourself is much more impactful than making your bed or taking a cold shower. Not only because of the way that others perceive you and the way it makes you feel, but because it's a habit of self-respect. And even if you're a guy who deep down doesn't have the most self-respect or self-esteem, it's a trigger and a habit that you can use to change that. There was a really interesting trend a couple of years ago where these girls would get super dolled up like a 1950s Hollywood actress and then walk through the town or city center and film people's reactions to them. I had never seen a man doing this on TikTok, but I've experienced the same thing in real life just by dressing the way I do and walking around busy cities. If you're a young guy who takes care of himself and makes the effort to put on a suit, a blazer, or a tie, people are going to notice you. Walk through the city confidently with your head held high, you'll find that people will even stare at you. Because when you dress like this, you're instantly elevating yourself above ordinary people. You're giving people something to look at that they don't see every day. It's something that's so traditionally masculine, so polished and so beautiful that they just want to absorb it as much as they can when they get the chance. So next time you're getting ready to walk through a busy city, level up your style a notch and see if this happens to you. Even if you don't particularly like the attention, you can't deny how impactful it is to suddenly become much more noticeable in life. Once you train your eye to develop and appreciate good style with clothing, This newfound appreciation of aesthetics does not stop there. Many men who become stylish want to expand this philosophy to other areas of their life. At first, they might still focus on themselves with hairstyles, grooming, fragrance, but eventually it can influence everything from the car you drive, to the way you furnish your home, to the kind of woman you're attracted to. For example, it might begin to seem incongruent to wear a blazer and tie from Brooks Brothers, but be stepping out of a 1996 Corolla. You might even feel strange being in McDonald's looking how you do, and look to eat lunch at better places. And in terms of a romantic partner, I would definitely find it difficult to be with somebody that doesn't have a similar understanding and appreciation of aesthetics, or somebody that doesn't make a similar level of effort with their appearance as I do. Perhaps you've noticed that some of your new tastes are quite expensive. For me, style was a gateway to aspiration and a desire to live a more luxurious lifestyle. It certainly opened up my mind to possibilities beyond what I'd seen every day. As I began dreaming of closets of bespoke suits and shirts, I realized the whole life I wanted to live would fit around these ideas. And that, along with being in America, changed my attitude toward work and money. So although you can have style on a budget, and I certainly do it fairly affordably, it can definitely be a gateway to a more aspirational lifestyle. For a combination of all the reasons I have discussed so far, style can open doors for you. You will have the confidence to enter situations where you are pushing past your normal comfort level. Your clothes are the suit of armor that you wear to get you through that and to the next stage. The way you dress might be more likely to catch somebody's attention who has an opportunity for you, or they were just intrigued about who you are because of the way you looked. Perhaps they already interpret you as successful and somebody they would like to be around. Being well dressed can also make you feel comfortable in situations where you might feel imposter syndrome. If you ever feel out of place, at least you can look like you belong there. For example, if you're at the bar of a 5-star hotel, you're going to feel more confident there if you at least look like somebody who might be staying there. If you turn up as a 21-year-old guy wearing a tracksuit and a hoodie, the staff in there are going to be staring at you all night until you leave. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable and unwelcome. So even in those situations where you might feel like you're not meant to be there, style is your suit of armor that instantly changes your status. With the right style, you can go about your business however you want to and move in the places that you want to, regardless of if you have the same money or social standing as the other people around you. Because the way you look is a huge part of status, but it's the easiest thing to change. Gentlemen, I hope you have found today's discussion on the transformative powers of style interesting. I want to hear from you in the comments. What is one way in which style has changed your life? If you're now looking for a way to make an impact with your style, how about checking out this video I made with some style tips from Ralph Lauren? I've made a video all about this legendary designer's personal style and how his style choices are inspired by his personality and his hobbies. There's a lot you can learn from this guy, so I hope you enjoy that video. And until the next one, I look forward to speaking with you all in the comments.